We want to maintain Jewish people's privilege and impunity in being able to just murder anyone who they think represents a security threat to them without thinking about the broader implications about, like, just human beings in general and whether or not we have rights over other human beings because we feel fucking discomfort. That's the difference, my friend. The thing that makes you
You're
upset
right.
here is
What I
your
really
racism.
want, I really want
100%.
that is, I want to kill Palestinians with impunity. I just love killing people. Jewish people just love killing people with impunity because, we're just a bunch of fucking psychos that love hurting people with
Yeah, because that's
impunity.
what I
And
said.
even the tiniest
That's what I
little
said.
pinprick of blood on our fingertip, a whole Palestinian village is not worth one single fingertip. That's a
100%.
plausible
100%.
psychology of our minds.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
true.
a good analysis of our minds, Timothy. The real powers of theory of mind going on here.
I actually think it's even worse. I actually think it's worse than I think being denied an ancestral homeland probably causes you less harm in a practical sense than like losing your finger or injuring your finger. And even that, Jewish people think a considerable amount about Jewish people. And by the way, I reject this idea that like all we want to do is live in peace. In fact, something like 70% of the Jewish public, when polled right after October 7th, I think some months after October 7th, said that the operation in Gaza, which at the time had killed about 4,000 people, wasn't brutal enough. So this idea that, oh, we just want to live in peace is just bullshit. But also this idea that, like, oh no, it has to be a commensurate punishment for the crime. No, it isn't. There is people literally forcibly expropriating land and killing people, right? Because they live on land that they believe was, they're entitled, that Jewish people are entitled to because of some fucking book of fucking fairy tales. Because because someone shared their last name in the brothers' will. Okay, so this bullshit, like trying to hyperbolize what I just said, is like ridiculous. That is just the state of play, and the only reason that upsets you, that people point out, is because you don't think Palestinians and Jewish people are equal. That's it. It's obviously that is the fundamental problem at the root of all this conflict. Jewish people don't, sorry, Zionists do not value Palestinian lives, and to be honest, and any non-Jewish life. That's the awful.
Yeah, you're right. The Jews just don't care about the lives of non-Jews, and that's why they get kicked out of 109 countries, and that's why it was right for Hitler to come up and say, get out of our economy and stop meddling with our banking and stop fiddling with our culture, and you're making the culture too effeminate and like
This
too
is actually
decadent.
just
Like, yeah,
embarrassing.
you're right. Like,
This
that's
is
a good
so
point, guys.
bad. Stop. This is so bad.
You guys just stop bringing up this topic with me. Fucking stop.
Dude, maybe you should get
I'm
off the
telling you to
internet,
stop.
Sam. Maybe you should just get off the internet for a while because you're just like being a fucking cringe lord.
I mean, I think.
All right. If anyone talks about anything but Israel, I'm just moving you down. We're talking
No,
to someone else.
yeah, I was just gonna say, I think we've exhausted this topic. Um, we're not convincing you. We're just like tearing you apart emotionally. So we can go
You're just
back to
making me
how.
more of a Zionist. You're making me not.
I wish that was the rule in every room.
You're making me understand how little you understand the psychology of a random fucking Zionist. How little you fucking understand my psychology. The
This nigga's
average
gonna
Jewish.
cry. Bro, get off the internet, bro. That's not healthy. Like, let's go leave the situation right now. You're not mentally well.
I think that it would be very nice if the Israelis could live in peace with their neighbors and people didn't try to kill them. I want the settlers out of the West Bank. I want the Gazans to live in peace in Gaza. I want the people in the West Bank to live in peace in the West Bank. I want there to be a happy Palestinian state. I want the Jewish state to be a happy people. I don't want them to fucking fight each other.
It's okay.
I really want you in the world to stop trying to slaughter Jews. I want you to just, when you have the idea of I want to slaughter a Jew, I want you to say, I don't want to do that. I want you to put your fucking gun down and not do that and think of another way to settle the problem. That's what I would like you to do. I don't think that you think, oh, the way we can solve this problem is to slaughter Jews in mass. And I don't think that is a nice thing to say. I don't think that is wise. And I think it's likely going to lead to nuclear war. So I think maybe we should try some other means than mass slaughter of Jews to settle these grievances.